Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for uKnowva administration. In this tutorial, you will learn how to change admin settings of your uKnowva instance. For example, the email settings, upload settings, menus, tags, etc. You can access the admin settings from uKnowva configuration under My menu. Here, all your settings are sorted into categories for easier navigation. The first section is global configuration. Here, you can change your overall instance settings, your email settings, tag settings, network settings, knowledge forum settings, and document settings. Under instance settings, you have options to change your overall instance name, the time zone, your caching settings, like whether you want to enable caching, disable caching, the cache time in case you have enabled it, your recent update frequencies, that is the frequency with which your recent update emails need to go to all users. Select your admin groups, enable the App Store for admins, enable chat for other users, enable subscription to uKnowva mailing list for all users, set your chat access, set your log folder path, and set the allowed IPs that can execute web services. Under email settings, you can set your from email and name, and also all your SMTP settings. Tag settings allow you to enable or disable tag creation and set who will be allowed to create tags. You can also set your minimum and maximum tag lengths here. Network settings allow you to set your status limits, your featured limits, whether you want to enable photo sharing, video sharing, whether you want to allow users to upload photos, how many they will be allowed to upload, what is the maximum upload size they can have, how many messages or groups can users create a day, photos, videos that can be shared in a day, how many front page activities you would like displayed, if you want to enable events, allow group creation, do you want to disable colleague requests or personal messages to any user, they can be done from your network settings. Knowledge settings allow you to set your forum details, such as your title, the topics per page, messages per page, allowed file types for attaching with a particular article that you're posting, your maximum file size, your moderator and moderator and admin settings, whether you want to email them for every post that goes on the forum and other such ones. Document and other settings sets the maximum upload limit for your documents. You can keep it zero if you do not want any limit. Allowed file types, keep it blank to allow all file types, or you can enter comma separated values over here. You can set your root folder path, enable public downloading, your versioning, um, enable users to create new versions, enable file folder logs. All such settings can be done from your document and other settings. Once you have changed anything, you can hit save at the bottom and all your changes are saved. Your next section is the apps manager. All apps that have been installed on your uKnowva instance, maybe from the uKnowva extension store, or you have uploaded locally, or you have linked an application, everything will be seen here. All your apps will be displayed by title, and you can publish or unpublish apps from here. Clicking on this check mark will unpublish this already published app. What you can also change the individual settings for these apps by clicking on the name of the app, and you have certain settings that are specific to these apps. You can decide whether to send notifications, which user groups can access these apps. You can select the user groups here. You also get a description about the app, whether you want to publish it or not, notifications, user groups, admin descriptions, etc. over here. Your next setting becomes the plugin manager, wherein, similar to your apps, all the plugins that are installed on your uKnowva instance are displayed here. You can filter this list by selecting the plugin type. You can also search for a plugin using a keyword. Similar to apps, you can again publish or unpublish plugins from here. You can click on the name of the plugin to change its individual settings. Your next manager or next setting section is the menu manager. You can select which menu you would like to see from the top. Your apps toolbar is the main menu. The left menu over here is what you see. Your main menu again is something else. My menu is this. So selecting the menu you want to see, you can see all the menu items over here, and you can publish or unpublish them from here. And changing their name, their access can be done by clicking on the name of the menu and changing their individual settings. Widget Manager also works similarly to the apps, plugin, and menu manager, wherein you can publish, unpublish by clicking on the circle or the check mark, and you can change or rather configure individual widgets by clicking on their name. The user manager allows you to view the list of all users who are a part of your uKnowva instance, who are registered on your uKnowva instance. You can sort this list by the user group, or you can search for a particular user using their name or any other keyword. Other functions over here are you can enable or disable the user's account. You can set the email option to yes or no from here. So if it is set to no, users will not be sent emails from uKnowva. You can also check whether the user is online or offline from here itself. Resetting the password is an option available only to the admin. Other than that, you can edit the user's login details, the user's profile, or you can also delete the user's profile from here. Other functions you can do is you can add a new user individually, or you can import multiple users from a CSV file upload. You can export the list of all users for your requirement, and you can delete multiple users from here. User Groups Manager is where you create and manage your user groups. You can add a new group by clicking Add New Group, enter the title and the description for the group, and also select whether it will be a subgroup or rather if it has a parent. Once you have entered all the details, you can hit Save to save your new group, and it will be displayed in the list here. The theme manager will allow you to customize the look and feel of your uKnowva instance. You can select the colors and the images for almost every option here. You can select your logo, your header background color, the font size, your font color, link colors, the menu background colors, menu link colors, primary button, secondary button, which are these. Like on hover, you see the color changing, and also any extra custom CSS that you would like to include for changing the look and feel of your uKnowva instance. Tags Manager allows you to view all the tags that you have created or have been created by other users in the system. You can delete existing tags, or you can add a new tag by clicking Add Tag. Cache Manager comes in handy when you need to, you know, lighten your system in case it becomes too slow or there is a malfunction. Removing the cache usually solves all those problems. You will see a list of all the cached items in this page, and you can select them and click on Remove to remove all the cache. System information is a read-only page where it gives you information about your entire uKnowva system. It gives you the information about your database, your PHP build, your uKnowva version, your last cron activity, your PHP settings on the server, whether your safe mode is on, whether the XML is enabled, your directory permissions that have been set, your other PHP information like base PHP information like the system that you are built on, your build date, your APIs, your scan, you know, your scanning for other files, additional files parsed, Zen extension, etc. So this is your entire uKnowva administration panel, wherein you can administer your instance with a lot of freedom. For anything else, you can contact the uKnowva team and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you.